Hello, Aries.
Hi, Aries. Yay. So we've stated this in all the past ones, but we're having some technical difficulties. Thus,
The new layout, which doesn't look too tough.
Yeah, I like this.
Too
I
bad.
think it's actually kind of cute, but like, there's not, or if there is, it's just a picture. We're finding out, as are you.
This is Pisces to Aquarius.
Yes.
We realized after doing a few videos we have not been introducing ourselves, so here we are. I'm Jameson.
I'm Nasa.
And yeah, that's that.
Yeah.
We're doing your reading for December of 2017.
Yay! Happy holidays. That's just my makeup bag.
Great. Happy holidays. Where were we coming from?
With
Do you
Aries,
remember?
there was a letting go. I remember there was like a choice that had to be made. And,
Oh,
and it
yeah,
was
and be careful of what comes in.
right.
Because you potentially have been giving, and someone might come in and
right.
You know, if it's not a
and to like be wise with where be wise with where you're giving your energy.
Yeah.
But there was a sorrowful letting go. Like it was the Two of Swords reversed, and that's never. It's like a choice where no matter what you lose. So I hope that.
And it's a moving forward regardless.
Right. Exactly.
Regardless of what's happening.
So I hope that things have been okay.
Hope that things have been okay.
Yeah, I hope that you've made a choice and that you're okay with it, and that you haven't hurt anyone in your Not to be mean. Sorry about that. I was.
No, that's too personal of a story to share. I have not been given permission by the person, but yeah, let's go to the cards.
Yeah, let's go. Okay. Okay. Let's see what we've got.
Past.
Oh, and that one came up. It's the Six of Cups, and that came up in the last one too.
Reading. That was the last card of the last reading, right?
Right. Well, it was one of the extras we pulled.
Oh, okay.
Basically, where we were talking about like
give and take.
Right.
Yeah. Where
you put your joy or where you put your effort.
And this is a very lovely card.
Yeah, everything is coming up. Roses.
Sharing.
There's community sense and because that's what
community.
Six is,
yeah.
Right.
So it seems like you're doing what you need to do.
Yeah, it seems like whatever choice you made has been useful for you. So that's great. That's great. And you're coming into your own and things are flowering. Then we've got right now Queen of Cups reversed. Okay. But despite that, there's still like sorrow? Yeah, what is the Queen of Cups reversed?
I mean, she's a keeper of emotions. She's the feminine, as we've talked about.
Right.
So I'm assuming in reverse, it's not being so great with the emotions.
Yeah, I think it might be coldness.
Yeah, because normally she's a motherly, like warm giving. It's flowing. The water, it's never ending. But in reverse, she's shut that off.
Yeah, so coldness, dependency. So it seems like
cut you off.
What choice you made, the community that you've been because there was a choice for you, right? And that choice had to be stemmed in making choices that would fulfill you and kind of build you up and make you feel full. But it might have been that there's still some sadness in it, or some sometimes cutting someone out of your life or something out of your life is very useful and very necessary. And sometimes it actually, like, if you don't do it,
you're what has stopped the waters.
Right. It's like sometimes you need to, but sometimes if you just stop them without like communication, without explanation, without kind of a thought, like sometimes that can lead you feeling bad, like there's still something missing because not everything is said. I think what I'm saying is it kind of feels like maybe you need closure, and that maybe you're stopping up a dam rather than letting it flow to its inevitable end.
It's almost like you've made a love offering, but you don't have the emotional waters to truly water these cups.
Right.
It's like these flowers will die if you don't water them, and you're not watering them.
Right. And even if that choice was something that was necessary or positive, because I can think of ways in which...
Oh yeah, it could be both ways.
Right. It could be that...
I'm seeing it as a new thing versus a...
Right. And it could
be an old...
could be that you're offering this cup to yourself, and that the community you're building is within yourself, and like finding your strength. But that could still mean if there was a choice you had to make and something that you had to cut out, that perhaps you're not done with it as much as you think you are, and maybe you're stopping that water rather than letting it come to its inevitable end.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. So it could be one of two. It could be that there's a new something, a new opportunity that you're putting your flowers into or your water into, and you're not letting it affect you, or it could be that you had chosen to let something go because this was a choice, and the choice was yours, and the choice was supposed to be dependent upon what you needed.
Can you pull up the cards again?
Oh yeah, Aries? Yeah, I have it.
You have it?
Yeah. So, I think we should just put it there.
Ding, ding. I hate that game.
But yeah, and
it's I thought I remembered correctly. We had with the Six of Pentacles. We had the Six of Cups complementing the Six of Pentacles, and oh my god.
Yeah. Sorry, I went ahead.
We just got the Page of Pentacles in reverse.
Yeah. Because
we had this card in the last one, sort of expanding upon the Six of Pentacles. Mm-hmm. Six of Pentacles being like, a balance, giving, sharing. And then you have this card. It's also about sharing, new friendship, new whatever, but we've cut something off, and therefore this Page of Pentacles card.
Right.
What is there to give if you've
cut yourself off?
What is there to give or receive, right? Yeah. Which is the Six of Pentacles. It's giving and receiving, but Page of Pentacles in reverse.
Yeah. And there's like the book that I have, it says daydreaming or laziness. Right. I think what you're saying is more on point. Is more what I'm feeling. Is that it's like you've cut yourself off from something, and so that's kind of stopping you from being able to kind of receive or to give or to...
Or at least that's what's going to happen if you can't open up the floodgates.
Yeah. I think Aries...
Which sucks, because this is not necessarily...
It's not your cup of tea.
Hungest point.
I think Aries, this might be a time, and you know what? It is December, and it is holiday season. This might be a time to like be a little vulnerable, as hard as that is, because sometimes allowing yourself to be a little bit vulnerable is what's going to allow the new opportunities, the new dreams, the new potential, rather than feeling blocked, feeling like you're not going anywhere, feeling your dreams kind of just
falling out of your... Yeah.
Sorry, I had to do that. It was really perfect, and then I commented on it, and that was bad.
No, but it is what this guy is doing. It's like he's being like, I just want to hold on to it, and
it's right there. Why can't I get... I think that it's just...
And I wish I could elaborate on this based on astrologically what is happening with Aries, but I don't know too much.
Right.
But other than for the next year, we still have to worry about... No, I said worry about it. Oh God, that's so... Scorpio season's been hard, but Jupiter being in Scorpio, just that like, it's not going away anytime soon. It's going to be there for a while. And so we're going to expand into these dark parts of ourselves. And so all of a sudden the waters that exist under your fiery persona are starting to bubble up, starting to heat up. And you're not ready for it. So you're cutting it off, but you're just going to explode if you don't let it out.
I think, I say this a lot, and I'm going to stand by it. I think right now, take a breath, figure out what you want, and Aries, use your ability to get what you want to get what you want.
Yeah.
So if you're feeling sad because of something, you're stubborn, you're strong, you're powerful. go to that person with that same power and with that same strongness and say, I wasn't ready for this, or I don't want this the way that it turned out, or this is how I feel. How can I write up this cup, whatever that means to you, up this cup, make this upright,
in whatever capacity that it needs to be done.
So go back to where it was your community, in your joy that you were feeling, your new community that you were vibing on. Find the thing, and I wish I had the Two of Swords, I'd hold that right now. Find the thing that you let go of, that you didn't necessarily want to, that was hard for you. And with your power, tell them, this still hurt me. That would be my recommendation. And then you can get your Page of Pentacles from, you can stop losing control of your dreams and instead, be able to showcase them and be able to show them off. I hope that makes sense. Right. You can present your dreams rather than try and grasp onto them. Yeah. Aries, I believe in you. And I hope that things work out. I do. I really do. I think just take a breath. Just take a breath and reposition your strength. Sometimes there's strength in vulnerability too. Yeah. Like, even if that person has hurt you a couple of times, I think if it's still bothering you, there's a reason, and figure out why. Figure
it out. Because in the last reading, it was like, careful of who comes in, but what about who went out?
Right. I will say this though, like you trust your better instinct. If it's somebody who is a little toxic, and
I was gonna say toxic.
To step away from
it.
Maybe send them an email if there's something that you haven't gotten off your chest that you need to. I think that's what it feels like. It feels like there's something still on your chest. I'm not saying reinvite this person into your life.
Exactly.
I'm not saying bring them back in. I'm saying get something off your chest. Allow yourself to be vulnerable.
This might not just be cutting off the flow of something between you and another person. It could just be cutting off your own flow.
Right.
Completely.
Right. Because it's just been sitting here, and having it sit there, I think it's preoccupying too much of your... Oh, that's what this is saying. It's preoccupying too much of your time. Because, like, upright, this is dreams. This is, like, realization of new dreams. Reverse, there's an element of daydreaming.
Oh, so like the past almost.
Yeah, like you're
And this is about like past friendships too. It can be.
Yeah,
because you see they're kids, so childhood
and like that
childhood connections.
Yeah, I think that maybe there's something that you're not saying, that you're stopping yourself from saying because you don't like being vulnerable. And hey, correct me if I'm wrong. Some Aries don't mind being vulnerable.
Yeah, of course. These are all generalizations, but relatively
right. There's an element of you that maybe feels weird about being vulnerable, or like it's hard to be vulnerable. People in general hate being vulnerable. But I think this is a moment to take the strength that you carry with you and to use it to be vulnerable in a strong way and in a confident way and in a powerful way, so that you can...
Not in that way. Not in like a upside down...
Right. Well, to be vulnerable in a way that's like, listen... This is how I feel. This is how I'm still feeling. I can't let it go. And I'm not letting this rule my life anymore. So you hurt me in this way. You don't need to apologize. You just should know. And now I've said my piece and I'm walking away. And then I think that that'll mean that you stop thinking about it so much and stop getting trapped by those thoughts, by the stoppage, and that the potential will be there again. Yeah.
I want to pull cards to like verify that, but I think you're right.
That's the vibe I'm getting.
That's just all it is.
That's what it is. So it's not necessarily like, if you're I don't know why I'm reiterating this. I just feel the need to, like, if someone is toxic, do not let them back in. But also the fact that they're preoccupying that much of your space, of your mind, of your thoughts, is in itself toxic.
We could all listen to that one.
Yeah.
Thanks, Aries.
Thank you very much.
Happy holidays.
Yeah, we'll see you.
See you in January.
See you next
year. See you in the new year. See you next year. Oh, God. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
No.
Hi. Thank you so much for watching our video.
Thank you for watching.
Please subscribe. And like us down below. That would be great. Also, feel free to comment. We would love that.
And if you want to check out last month's video, you can check it right over here.
Yep.
It'll be up in this corner.
And if you want to look into some other sign for some reason, feel free to...
We won't tell.
Click the link over here.
Click it over there.
All right.
All right. Thank you so much, guys.
Bye.
Bye.